Good evening. Hello and welcome to Market Wrap. Our top stories for today are MSM petitioning the government to limit refined sugar imports and Selangor water concessionaire Splash's bulk water payment being re-examined. Malaysia's largest sugar producer says sales have been affected by imports of cheaper priced sugar. This has also been made worse by a larger number of companies allowed to import refined sugar following the abolition of the sugar subsidy late last year. MSM's net profit and revenue for the quarter ended 31st March 2014 fell 9.08% to 56.33 million ringgit and 3.24% to 498.26 million ringgit respectively. The company's Chief Executive Officer, Datuk Sheikh Awab Sheikh Abod, says at a media briefing following a shareholders meeting that refined sugar imports have doubled in the first 5 months of this year to 150,000 tonnes compared to 75,000 tonnes for the whole of last year. He blames the increasing number of firms allowed to import refined sugar for MSM's woes. Sheikh Awab says the company has held 5 meetings with International Trade and Industry Ministry and National Economic Action Council officials to discuss the rising imports of cheaper sugar. He says discussions were held on potential measures to protect domestic sugar refiners, which includes Central Sugar's refinery and Gula Padang Terap under the TradeWinds Group. MSM has a 57% market share in Peninsular Malaysia, with the TradeWinds Group having the rest. MSM's shares closed unchanged at 5 ringgit 6 cents. Meanwhile, Selangor water concessionaire Syarikat Pengeluar Air Sungai Selangor, or better known as Splash's, bulk water supply payment will be re-examined. Analysts believe that a better deal would be crucial for Splash to sell its assets to the Selangor government. To recap, the Selangor government had made a final offer of 9.65 billion ringgit for the assets of the 4 water concessionaires in late November. Splash's assets were valued at 250 million ringgit, or 10% of the book value of its assets. This has become a source of contention between the company and the state government. Splash believes its assets are worth 2.54 billion ringgit. Moving on, the local boss gained 1.77 points to 1,878.38 points. Key active counters included Sapura Kencana, Brahims and Puncak Niaga. That wraps up the stories and the movement of the local market for the day. For more information, please get your copy of StarBiz or log on to www.thestar.com.my.